Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you guys are having an amazing, amazing day. It's your girl, Letitia Campbell. I'm your number one sales and system strategist. What I do is I help very successful entrepreneurs grow and scale their businesses through leveraging systems and email marketing. And what we're going to talk about today, we're going to be exposing some things about email marketing. I'm going to be sharing with you guys some top myths that you have heard about sending out emails to your core audience. Maybe somebody has mentioned these myths to you and it sort of got you off the game. So I want to help you guys to get back in the game of sending out emails to your subscribers so that you can start communicating with your core audience. So right after this quick intro, we're going to dive into it. See you in a second. Hello, 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 guys, and welcome back. Thank you guys for hopping on. Make sure as you guys are rolling on in, just let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm always interested to know where everybody is watching from. Okay, so if this is your first time watching this particular show. This show is called my Email Marketing Trends Show. Here is where I talk about all the top trends, all the top reviews that has to pertain to email marketing systems and all those things, mainly about email marketing. Because I know this is something that a lot of you guys who have a business, you're probably not leveraging it, or you are leveraging it, email marketing, but you're not seeing that much conversion. So we're going to talk about that. I normally show up, consistently throughout the week. Hold on a second, y'all. I don't have like a particular time of when I pop on and do this show. So you just have to make sure that your notifications are on, right? So that way you can always tune in. If you're tuning in on my YouTube channel, make sure that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. Hit the like button and drop me a comment. Okay, so let me give a shout out to Therese. Thank you for tuning in, love. We see Martin in the building. Martin said he's from Upland, California. Awesome. Thank you for joining. Thank you. It's a beautiful day here in New York. So, yes, guys, make sure that you go outside. Make sure you get some fresh air. Make sure that you go walking. It's time. We're in the season where it's just new beginnings. It's just starting fresh. And hold on one second, guys. I gotta Okay, I'm back. Let's do a sound check real quick. Can you guys see and hear me clearly? I had to come off the Wi-Fi. So sometimes it makes the video foggy. Fun fact about me is I love purchasing like cups and tumblers. I got this here from Walmart last night. Isn't it? Yo, isn't she gorgeous? When I saw her, honey, I was like, got to be real. It's got to be real. Got to be real. It's got to be real. I love her. I love her. Yes, I call her Disco. Y'all know I y'all know I have a name for everything. All right, let me know, guys. Can y'all see and hear me clearly? Is my sound coming in good? I do see some hearts and thumbs up. I appreciate that so much. Let me know in the comments if I'm coming in live, loud, and in color. Yes. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Therese. Hey, Toya Glenn, how are you? How are you, Toya? Happy to see you on. Where are you tuning in from, sis? Where are you watching from? All right. Thank you, Therese. My sound is good. All right, guys. So, as I mentioned before, we're going to be sharing 7 myths as it pertains to email marketing, right? And this particular conversation is perfect for those of you who have not started building your email list yet. It's also perfect for those of you who have an email list, but you haven't started sending out consistent emails. Or for those of you, you have an email list, you have been sending out emails to your email list, but you're not seeing much conversion, right? So let's talk about these myths, y'all, because a lot of times there's so many different things. Like you could have a great success rate, great conversion for a little bit, and then all of a sudden, maybe you get an unsubscriber, or you are hiring a brand new coach and they're telling you to focus on websites or focus on funnels and focus on all these things. And those things are important. Let me just say that those things are important, but you need to build an email list. I want to ask you guys a question. Since the whole pandemic has started, right? Have you guys been noticing that you've been getting more emails? Think of it. Think of from last March to now to today. Do you feel that you have been getting more emails from business owners, from influencers? I mean, you name it. Even regular companies like, brick and mortar companies, they're sending. I've noticed that I have been getting so much emails. My inbox has probably had gone up to like 17,000 unopened emails, right? We get so much, and that really is a sign, a firsthand sign that businesses now are going back to leveraging email marketing, because that's the number one form of communication that consumers wants to receive, wants to receive. So let me hear what you guys are saying. Yes, let me hear what you guys. Good morning, Tanya. Guys, you got to make sure you got to reach out to the number one tax queen, Tanya. She's about to do some awesome trainings inside of my List Building Academy. If you're not part of my List Building Academy, you can actually join today. It's actually we have a membership sale right now. If you go to campbellsuccessnetwork.com, get inside right now. You actually get a free gift and all that sent to you in the mail. So make sure you go to campbellsuccessnetwork.com and get inside of my List Building Academy. Yeah. Especially for those of you who need help with your email marketing. Hi, Movana. How are you, sis? Hope everything is well. Selena. Hey, Selena, where are you tuning in from? Guys, let me know where you are. Yes, Selena said yes, she has been getting more emails. Let me know, Selena, where you're tuning in from. Shoshana Cuevas. Hey, girl. Hey, how are you doing? Great. I'm happy to see you here. We love us some Shoshana, honey. So let's dive into these myths, y'all. Shoshana, you like my cup? Let's dive into these myths, y'all. Listen, so let's talk about the first myth. Okay, let's get this one out of the way. Let's get this one out of the way. The first myth I want to share with you guys today is when people tell you email marketing is dead, something is wrong with them. Okay. Like email marketing was never dead, has never been dead. Ever. Right? Email marketing is not dead, y'all. It's alive. It's in charge. It is happening. It is like the main strategy that you have to implement in your business starting now, starting yesterday, right? It's never ever dead. No matter if social media glitches, no matter if your audience is hopping around with looking at your content, your email marketing needs to be the central station of communication when it comes to your core audience. Okay? It just has to be. It just has to be. You're literally taking your audience from being on social media, which I've been saying this for years. Social media is such a chaotic, a high impact space, to now getting their attention off of social media so that way they can continue to pay attention to you, right? This is so important. And I teach you guys actually how to really build off of that, inside of my list building masterclass, which is my free masterclass. I do this masterclass every single week. If you want to register, go to campbellsuccessnetwork.com and register now. So let's talk about the second myth. Let's talk about myth number 2. But let me know, guys, type in number 1 if you have heard someone tell you that email marketing is dead. Type in number 1 in the chat. How many of you have heard that? Or how many of you have heard somebody tell you email marketing is dead? You don't need to be focusing on that right now. Focus on building followers. Focus on building up your engagement. How many of you guys have been sort of told that, you focusing on sending out emails to people is something that you shouldn't even think about doing right now, even thinking about doing at all? Type in number 1 if that's you, if you have heard that, right? Okay, while you guys are putting that in, let's talk about the second myth. The second myth is email marketing automation is expensive and time consuming. Email marketing automation is expensive and time consuming. I'm quite shocked that people are saying that because, first of all, email marketing automation is not expensive. Okay. Because no matter which platform you're using, it goes according to how many subscribers you actually have or whatever features that you want to get into. So email marketing automation is definitely not something that is expensive. I always tell people when you're thinking of automating your emails, don't make it complicated. If you don't know how to do A/B testing and split testing and all that, take your time. Just get into just consistently sending out emails to your subscribers and then pivoting up from there. Now, the second part of this myth, when they said it's time consuming, it's not. You can set up an automation series, right? And set that up one time and copy that series. Like, for example, inside of my List Building Academy, I teach my clients how to do that. I teach you guys step by step on how to set up an email automation series. And once you only have to set that up one time. And let's say you're about to offer something else the next week, you're literally going to copy that sequence and then just execute it out to a different list. So it's like it's really something that you can set up and forget it, or and also set up and rinse and repeat it over and over again. You can actually tweak some things out if you want to. You know what I'm saying? So like when I saw that myth, I'm like, who is saying these things? Who is saying these things, right? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you, Shoshana. Tanya said that's why I use 4 email addresses for each situation, personal and business. Yep, that's cool. Yeah. Me personally, in my email autoresponder, you guys know I use Constant Contact. I live and swear by that company. I think we have 6 sub emails because, for different programs and different things that I do. Hey, dime bag. Oh my God, Dimebag, you had me cracking up on Saturday. When you said to us, I almost fell the hell out. Like seriously. And you saw me trying to like keep my composure. I do a show with StreamYard called Live Stream Reviews every Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern. And we were talking about the new giveaway feature that's about to come out very soon. Um, and Dimebag is just a mess. He had me cracking up. Yes. Okay. That's right. LBA, LBA. Okay, let's talk about myth number 3. The third myth you probably have heard is unsubscribers are bad. Having people unsubscribe off of your email list is a bad thing for your business. No, it's not. If people unsubscribe for your list, that has nothing to do with you. I'm just going to be totally honest. There's a lot of people in the world, like I speak to women all the time who want to start a business, but 2 to 3% of them are not serious, right? They're not serious. People will reach out to you all the time. Like Tanya, you probably get this a lot, where people want to level up their taxes or level up their financing. And then once they have to really, know that it's work to get to the goal that they want to get to, yeah, sometimes people drop off. People may be not ready, or people may not, you know, maybe they're not really serious. So you want people who don't need to be on your list to unsubscribe off of your list. It is so frustrating if you are having a list of 50,000 subscribers and your conversion rate is like 2%. Now you have to go back and see, well, wait a second, are these people who are on my list, are they really, really serious about making a difference in their life, or making a difference in their businesses, or making a difference in their weight? You got to ask yourself those questions. So when somebody unsubscribes from my list, I don't feel any kind of way about it. Like I had a client once who we were just getting into leveling up her email list. We did all this stuff for her, and she inboxed me on Facebook. She was like, Coach, one person unsubscribed from my list today. I reached out to her on Facebook and I said, girl, why would you unsubscribe from my list? I'm gonna block you. I'm like, girl, why are you going? Like you sent out 1,500 emails to the list and you're getting upset over one person unsubscribing. Like, it's not worth it. People do have the right and a decision to decide whether or not they want to continue to get their content or not. And if they don't take it seriously. Focus on the people who are still there on your list. Not everybody is ready. Not everybody is ready to take their life seriously. You just got to understand that people will unsubscribe. subscribe. They will, right? So let's go into the fourth myth. Message, your message does not, message match is not important. Message match is not important. That is, in fact, a myth, y'all. If somebody is subscribing to your email list, let's say they're subscribing to your email list and they initially just subscribe because on social media you were talking about how to clean a cat, how to clean your cat, right? So they subscribe to your list because they want to learn more about how to clean their cat, right? No, that's a silly example. Let's say people subscribe to your list because they want to learn more about taxes, finances, things like that, right? I'm using my client Tanya as an example, right? Let's say they do that. And then you're sending out emails talking about jewelry, you know? Like it's no message to market match, right? So whatever it is that you're promoting online, I know Tanya, you had experience with this recently. Whatever it is that you are promoting online needs to be the same thing when it comes to your emails. Okay. So your message has to match whatever marketing promotions that you send out to your email list. Yes, it does. Okay. Yes, it does. Right. Yeah, QTIP. Quit taking it personal. Don't take it personal. Baby, 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 personal. Y'all don't know that song. Y'all don't know that song. Okay. Okay, number five. The fifth myth I want to share with you guys is when people tell you there's only one perfect day to send out emails, that is a huge myth. There's no perfect day to send out emails. You can send out emails every day, every other day. It's whichever amount of time that you said or promised to your audience that you're going to send out emails. So when people join my list, I let them know, hey, you're going to get emails from me every day. You're going to get emails from me weekly. It's you promising to them how often you're going to be communicating with them. Okay. There's no perfect day. There's no, when people tell me, oh, I send out emails once a week, I'm like, what? Why? Why you want to communicate with your audience just once a week? Giving your audience an opportunity to get all this other content and information from other people who do exactly what you do, right? So important. Okay, number six, which is sending a lot of emails is bad. That is a myth. No, it's not bad. No, it's not bad, guys. Sending a lot of emails is not bad. If you decide to send out your emails every day or every other day, it's not a bad thing. It's not. It's a good thing. You have to communicate with your audience, your consumers. Listen, one of the things I stopped doing is I stopped listening to people who are not either where I'm at right now or way ahead of where I'm at. Like sometimes you could think that people, in Tanya, back me up on this, you could think that some people got it all together and they don't. You can't listen to advice from people like, I remember just recently somebody who is an individual who doesn't have clients, they're still working a job, trying to give me advice on what I should do in my business. First of all, I haven't worked for anybody. I have not worked for any boss, anybody for almost 4 years. August will make 4 years since I fired my boss. I have hundreds of clients. I have hundreds of client testimonials. So I had to scale back and say, wait a minute, why am I listening to this individual who, first of all, they still have to, and I'm not trying to say anything's bad about working, right? But they still have a job and they don't even have not one client telling me what I should or shouldn't do. So y'all got to say the same thing to yourselves. Like you got to really look at the source, right? Look at the source of and when I'm talking about the source, like I don't look at material stuff anymore. I don't look at material stuff anymore. Like I don't look at people who have a house and cars and stuff. That's not important because I'm from the city and out here you don't need a car to get around. You don't need to live in a fancy house. It's like be humble. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody's lifestyle is different. You know what I mean? But my whole point is this, is that you got to really look at their work ethic. You got to look at, well, okay, they're trying to build a business, but they haven't really even worked with anybody, or they're still working at a 9 to 5, trying to tell me what to do for my job, my business, and I'm trying to get out of a 9 to 5. It's like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. It just don't. So there is no perfect day, or there is no limit to when you're sending out emails. And yes, yeah, you want to respect your subscribers. Yeah, you don't want to send out 5, 10, 20 emails a day, but if you're really good at managing your list, like your contact list, like I have a certain number of emails of people that has been on my list for some period of time. So what I do is I send them out push campaigns, because which is consistent twice a day emails, where either they're pushing over here to get in my program, or they're pushing off and unsubscribing. Like, that's how I do it. Now somebody can come on here and say, oh, that don't make no sense, why would you do it that way? Me personally, I am about quality over quantity. Okay, if you don't want to be on my list, honey, kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, because guys, listen, you have to have the entrepreneur hat. You are paying for that service, right? So why would you have 50,000 people on your list that are never going to buy what it is that you're offering? Yes, it is about it. What we do is about making money. Okay? How do you help people? You have to make money. I don't understand why people don't get that. They don't get that. You know what I'm saying? That, oh, I just want to give value. Okay, great. You're giving value, but hello, your mortgage is due. Or you go in your refrigerator and you only have cheese to eat. Like, girl. And at the end of the day, the people that you're giving value to are not getting a result because they haven't put any skin in the game. So that's why say sometimes people like the word entrepreneur, and they just like to have that word CEO, or I'm a content creator, or I'm a coach, or whatever, because it's cute, but they're not really taking it any seriousness of like, what about the long term? What about anything you touch has to produce profits, has to produce revenue, so that way you can get out there and help more people. I mean, it just makes total sense to me. I mean, what do y'all think? All right, number 7 is your emails. This is the last point I want to make for you guys, is your emails will always end up in spam. Your emails will always end up in spam. I have a quick trick to share with you guys about that, the whole spam thing. Like, there's always been this huge thing with email marketing where people will say, um, I don't want my emails to come up in spam. I don't want it to show up in spam, right? Hey, Shanta, how are you, sis? Okay, so the trick with that whole thing is that if you're subscribed to people who, like, sometimes I would subscribe to people's email lists who are in like the same industry as me or does similar to what I do. And I would check my spam box to see what keywords they're using in the subject line or in that first sentence that's taking their content, their email, and putting it in my spam. And what I would do is I'll make sure I won't use those words or use those keywords or terms or anything like that, so that my emails don't go in my subscriber spam. So that's one quick trick to do. I mean, I have a guide that I have inside of my community where it's called words that sell. Okay. Master words that sell, sorry. And those are some powerful words that you can put in your subject lines in your copy, so that way to make sure that your emails won't go into spam. But here's the big thing, guys. It's not your autoresponder, your email system that you're using that's causing that. Gmail changes things, Yahoo changes things, Hotmail, they change, the rules from time to time. So a lot of times you can't prevent that. You just can't. That's something that happens. This is why you have to constantly keep sending out emails to your list. So that way, if you have, let's say you send out 5 emails this week, and 2 of them got into spam, but the 3 got in their primary folder, then those are pretty much decent numbers. So don't let the whole spam thing deter you from or prevent you from sending out emails to your list, right, guys? Okay, so let's recap really quick. Did y'all love this information? Let me know down below if you really enjoyed this conversation. Ask me any questions that you like. Even I can add you on the screen and you can ask me questions here live. But let's recap real quick. So I went over 7 Myths, 7 exposed myths about email marketing to help you guys get back in the game and start to communicate with your core audience. Because yes, the people on your email list are your core audience. So number 1 was email marketing is dead. Number 2, the second myth is email marketing automation is expensive and time consuming. Number 3 is the third myth is unsubscribers are a bad thing for your business. I'm home. I'm on my balcony. Yes. Number 4 was message match is not important when sending out emails. Number 5 is there's only one perfect day to send out emails. The 6th myth was sending a lot of emails is bad. The 7th myth is your emails will always end up in spam. Always end up in spam. That is the 7th myth there. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, register to attend my free list building masterclass by heading on over to campbellsuccessnetwork.com. And for those of you who are really ready to jump that broom and really start to dive in, level up your email marketing, learn how to build your list, learn how to convert your list, get unlimited access to my email templates, get inside of my list building academy by also going to campbellsuccessnetwork.com. Your library. Hold on 1 second. Judy, Judy, you have a question, sis? Judy said, hello, it's my first time catching your live. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Judy, to the show. Great information. Thank you, love. She said, I just launched my scalp detox coaching business for hairstylists. I'm emailing my list and wanted to make sure I am doing it right. Okay, so what's your question, love? That's a really good business to get into, actually. Uh-huh. Welcome, Judy. Yes. I always tell people when people are asking, well, what's the right way? What's the wrong way? It's you got to test things out. You know what I mean? Like there's times where I would send out an email campaign and I'm not seeing much conversion. And then I would change like one word in the subject line. And all of a sudden I get like a high open rate. One of my clients, Tanya, she's on here, her open rate has gone up just by being coached by me over 80%. That's amazing, right? Those are some amazing numbers. Uh-huh. Yes, sometimes my emails are flagged as spam. Um, Sometimes your emails are flagged as spam. Are people unsubscribing or is it how do you know they're being flagged? How do you know they're being flagged? Are you seeing like which first of all, let me ask you first question is this. Which service are you using? That's number 1. Number 2 is whatever service that you are currently using, are you actually seeing people unsubscribing? Like the service that I use, I can see how many emails were sent, how many people opened the emails, how many people clicked on the link in my emails, and how many people unsubscribed, if it was anybody that unsubscribed. And another thing, guys, about unsubscribing, if you are sending out emails once a week or once a month, people are going to unsubscribe. People, because you're not communicating with them that often. So they're like, listen, unsubscribe, you know? Yes, it's trial and error. It's also having great copy. This is why my List Building Academy is the number 1 academy for female entrepreneurs who want to grow and scale their email list, right? Because I give you guys all of my copy. You get so are if you're offering services, if you sell products, if you're offering courses, books, you name it, I have copy for everything. Literally copy and paste it. I not only have copy, I also have the sequencing that you need. Like if let's say somebody joins your list today, I have a copy for, okay, this is what you're sending for day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. You can literally, like tonight, we have class. Oh, yeah, guys, the LBA, Let's for the Academy, guys, we have class tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. When should I come to class now? Like when I sent a test email to out, it has huge banners that says this email looks like spam. I use mail. Oh God, I can't with MailChimp. No one is unsubscribing. I can't see my open rate 45%, but click rate is low, like 4 to 5%. Open rate of 45% is good though. It's really good. And to increase that click rate, you got to send out emails more often. Now, with the whole MailChimp thing, do you have a lot of graphics in your copy? That's one thing, guys. Simple copy is king right now. Don't send out emails that have 5, 10 different photos in it. I rarely have banners, email headers in my emails. I do have it in some time to time for me to send out emails to my clients because they're already subscribed to my list. So they're already naturally open my emails anyway because they're my clients. But for anybody who's joining my list, it's a simple text copy, no pictures, none. And you do not want to put you know how you get some emails and people have the full link, like they'll have like for example, my website is camelsuccessnetwork.com. I don't have that in my email. I have, like, if I want them to go to some place, I will say go here and I will set that up as a hyperlink. Okay, I do have a lot of graphics for when I sell. Yeah, don't have no graphics in there, sis. Don't. If you want them, do you have a website with your products on it? If you have a website that already has your products on it, just send them that hyperlink so they can see the product on your site. And that's where you want them to go anyway. But here's the thing about the system that we're using now is that you can have a hyperlink, send them straight to the product, and it's all under one system. You get what I'm saying? It's all under one system because I'm not a big website person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big website person at all. I made tons of money online and I still to this day don't have a website. You want to send the consumer, since it's B2C, you want to send that consumer straight to the product and get them straight to buying. And the ones that clicked and didn't buy or opened and didn't buy, you want to go back and retarget them back to the offer, back to your offer. Okay, good. You have a website. Yeah. So that's probably, test that out, Judy. I do encourage you though, honestly, I'm not just saying this just to say it, but I do encourage you to get inside of my List Building Academy so I can actually help you one-on-one with this. Inside of my List Building Academy, I have weekly, hold on one second, y'all. Inside of my List Building Academy, I do weekly trainings and Q&A. Yeah, test it out. Test it out. That's why I say sometimes we do want to become graphic happy in our emails because we assume that email marketing is the same thing as social media, where it's picture and video based, but it's not. Email marketing is all full text. You want people to read. You want them to read, darling. You want them to read. You want them to read it out. Thank you, love. Thank you, Judy. We're here to welcome you, sis. Get inside so you can hop on into the conversation tonight. Yeah, that's the whole purpose of emails. Like, you want people to read. You want them to read it out. And I used to be that person that puts in a lot of graphics and stuff. And yes, a lot of these systems have some awesome templates, but you got to be careful with having too much in your emails because yes, it will go into spam. They're going to think, oh, this is like a Macy's email or a Bloomingdale's email. So let's put it in spam or let's put it in wherever. That damn dog over there. Y'all know I'm not an animal person. Okay. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I will be back on again this week. So make sure that you are subscribed and you have your notifications on. Okay, so what's happening this week? Today is Monday, I believe. LBA, we have class tonight. Okay, those of you who haven't registered for my master class, go to campbellsuccessnetwork.com. What else? We have a lot of stuff going. We have Sister to Sister Connection coming up. We have LSR coming up. We have BEC coming up. We have my virtual success tour virtual event coming up. There's a lot of stuff happening right now. So thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. As always, don't forget, get out there and dominate because it's time to design a life that you, in fact, deserve. Till next time. Bye, guys.
Hi, I'm Artavia Denise, your Flat to Fab Mama. I help busy and postpartum moms transform from baby flab to mama fab by helping them regain their mental and physical pre-pregnancy body with my knowledge and experience through pregnancy weight gain and weight loss. And my mission is to help you all become beautiful, sexy, and confident in your own skin. And Letitia had helped me with direction in my business, and she has made me feel completely confident. She's helped me get out of my own self-thinking. Before, I used to feel like I couldn't do this. There's no way. I didn't believe in my own dream, and she's given me hope, and she's given me structure, and she's gave me great direction and leadership. And I am just totally confident, and I'm ready to rock this.
Hi, my name is Mariel Morales, and I am the life artist. Working with Letitia Campbell has been amazing. It has changed my life. I went from working a job that I totally hated. I hated myself, I hated my life, to now living the life of my dreams. I am every day a step closer to becoming the beautiful and confident woman that I deserve to be. I am so excited to have my new business that I have been able to create under the coaching of Letitia Campbell. Thank you.